Welcome to Happy Neighbors. I'm Michael Sapp.
I'm Antonio.
I'm Jared.
I'm Jacob.
What's going on, guys?
It's going.
Trying to stay warm, dude.
It got cold.
It got real
Chilly,
cold.
chilly.
It got really cold.
Super chilly.
Waiting for that James Spann to take off his.
And you know where
jacket.
you should be right now?
Where?
That's the truth.
In the woods.
Hunting.
Yes, should be hunting right
Fishing.
I've
Loving
seen
every day.
more big deer pictures
Yeah.
within a 30-mile radius of Cullman lately than South Alabama or anywhere.
Yeah.
now. Well, you know what? They need to come to my property because I ain't got jack.
Listen,
You
I'll
haven't
tell
got-
you, speaking of not having much luck, I had a buddy of mine kept telling about this great fishing hole. I was like, man, I'm going to try it. You know, it's kind of a secret, but I hadn't caught anything on it.
Where you fishing?
Here's a picture of it. Y'all know? No luck.
There's
Zero fish.
I know, there's got to be
I
There's
don't
big
know.
ones in there.
Or they're there and you know,
Yeah.
I just don't have the right lure. I don't know. Tony, do you get to go out there and fish during your break?
Of course. No. No. I don't have a key to that place. It's
I drove by the other day. I don't think it's locked.
It might not be.
If Michael's been
If
fishing
it is,
in
I didn't see it. Like you saw where the doors were, I didn't see a lock on it.
I thought
Oh,
too, if
man,
it
we're
got
about to-
cold enough, they'd have the ice skating out there.
Ooh.
that could be a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we might get snow this week.
Oh,
There you go.
hey-o.
Hey, they're talking
chance.
it up Friday. I really
They
think
are.
it's going to do
Listen,
something.
But
I
now
don't-
they're saying it's rain.
Who is they?
James Spann.
If it's James Spann, I trust him wholeheartedly. Because if
Mm-hmm.
it's in the octagon, we're not safe. But you know,
Oh, yeah.
Polygon.
That's
Easy.
it.
That you're talking about the Fiestato now. You're back on the pizza.
Do you know
He just can't get it out of his mind. I need that pizza.
James Spann may know Alabama better than anybody.
I think he knows every
got
road in Alabama.
Street names.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And he knows pronunciations of like towns. That
He's crazy, man.
Yeah. He knows it.
he knows.
well, especially North Alabama.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's where
Yeah.
he's been. Yeah.
I mean, he pretty much tells you, like, hey, buddy, Michael Sapp, you want
If
to
you're,
get
yeah, he knows
underground.
your house.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
I know where you're at. You need to.
Hey, if y'all at the station, y'all need to be getting a
You
safe
need to
place.
get down to the safe place.
That's gonna be a sad day when he retires.
I think Jason Simpson's going to be the one that's just going to roll right on in there.
You think so?
You think so?
He's waiting
Yeah.
for his chance.
Jason's
He's from
Holly
Holly
Pond.
Pond.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Jason's a good
Yeah.
guy, man. He is, yeah.
Is he already working there?
Nah,
He's been a weatherman
He's
for
been
a
there.
while.
He's been. He was with James Spann when he was kind of getting in his feet wet, but then he moved
Jason
up to
reminds me a
Huntsville.
lot of James.
It is funny in Alabama. One of the most famous person is a weatherman.
A weatherman
Well,
I mean, like-
and a lawyer allegedly.
Think about it, though. I mean, we are in the heart of Tornado Alley.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know, I mean, he is.
you probably see
pretty
his
important.
face. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Hold on. What do you allegedly? What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
think. Listen,
Oh God,
I don't think that's Alexander Shannara.
Who?
I don't.
Who is not?
The
guy on the
guy
billboard?
on the billboard. I don't think that's him. First off, I don't think that's him.
I'm gonna say
And
this.
second
You're gonna get
off,
sued.
They
I
picked
don't-
a really.
Yeah. He's gonna come
Yeah.
after you.
I don't think.
come after
I'm not
don't-
saying anything.
I don't think Alexander Shannara is even real.
What do you mean? Like that's a paid actor?
That's
I
a
will-
paid actor, and that's a fake name.
No,
It is a fake name. I do know that.
Oh,
First name's fake. I will tell you that.
see,
I can't tell where I got the information from.
That is not.
Yeah.
Is that
My
true?
conspiracy grows stronger every day.
his first name was something way longer and bigger. that.
I've heard so many ridiculous.
I don't think-
bizarre-
But
not even,
what does it take for him to show up to your court case, though? You're not going.
He
You're not
doesn't
going to
do
tell
it.
me
Exactly.
he's not going to.
My understanding was his parents passed away, and he inherited a ton of money, and he used it to buy the billboards. And what he does is he brings it. People call him, and then he has tons of lawyers that
Call
he sends
me
you to.
Alabama.
Yeah,
Well, see, I
I mean
want him
it's
to
kind of like
represent me. You know
See,
what I mean?
He's
I
the
think
distributor.
Alabama Hammer's more realistic than Alexander Shannara.
I mean, I want if I'm gonna call him and he's on all those billboards, I want him.
I want him.
If you have a big enough
Exactly.
claim, you'll probably get him. You don't want the small one.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I buy all that, but
But it's becoming big everywhere. Like, have you not noticed how many more lawyers are on billboards now?
Weathermark Keefe's another one. That's
Have y'all heard the crime dog? Is it crime dog?
the crime dog,
y'all remember
The big, what is it? God, it's on the radio.
J.G. Wentworth.
Oh yeah, Goldberg 600.
Yeah. There's
Let's
too
get a
much.
billboard. Let's get us a billboard.
Us?
Us.
What are we gonna?
Let's dress up like the village people.
No.
Come on, I want to be the
yo.
Indian. I want to be the Indian.
Oh my god!
No. Listen, we ought to maybe say, what would we put on there?
On the billboard?
Yeah.
Just have a great day.
Happy neighbors.
Have a
Happy
nice
neighbors. Have a
day.
great day.
You
Yeah.
could be
Have a
like,
nice
we could
day.
be, yeah.
I would say watch us every such and such day at this time, but
you
we're
should-
never
You
consistent.
should just
so.
all you should do is
8
quote.
o'clock every night.
Put a
on
quote.
Charter 180.
Yeah,
Put
there
a-
we go.
All you do is put a quote from the show and then put a dash Happy Neighbors.
Yeah.
And the quote should be Scorched Beaver.
That's exactly right. Yes. I like how Tony, like 3 days later, messages. He's like, I just got it. I just got it.
I just got the joke. That happens a lot.
Sorry about this cough, guys. I'm telling you.
It seems to be like for all of us, because I couldn't figure out the joke about the duck wings, and
Oh,
it took me
yeah.
forever to figure that out.
That's
so.
when we realized you were not a fan of my Cullman TV. Yeah, is what it was.
Yeah, this guy does not follow our socials. He's just not
Do you
on.
even,
Hey, listen.
after everything is posted, do you ever watch the podcast?
No.
See?
Well, here's another thing
I do.
too. I'll tell
Hey, it's
you,
hard enough to get me to share it
Oh my god!
and post it.
When
I'm
you-
awful. I'm not a big social media person.
when you go through and edit, one thing I've noticed is how much funny stuff is there that you can't necessarily always hear.
Yeah.
You never
Where there's
catch
two,
it.
you
till
know,
afterwards.
there's two or
I know.
three that kind of are just below the
Well,
surface. That are
We're all a
funny.
bunch of rude asses and
Oh, yeah.
speak over each
Hey,
other.
language.
He last week with the scorched beaver thing, whenever he said that about I try to make sure I don't say inappropriate things, then out of nowhere here comes Gibbs. You know, I missed that until after I heard it again, and I was like, that is so funny,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, it was all sitting there that whole 15 minutes. It was just ripe for the picking. I was like, no, let's be appropriate, not say anything bad. And then here you come. I thought you're off on one of your little weird tangents again, or little things where
You know
you
how
could
I
come out
do.
of left field with some weird topic, and then it was like, what are you talking about McDonald's for?
We had a lot of like misinterpretation or like confusion last week. That was so
Yeah.
funny too, because
Yeah.
y'all's faces when I said that about, yeah, man, I almost got killed by that person. Y'all were like, it was like, what is he talking about?
What do y'all think about these
Flying purses.
TikTok conspiracies and stuff? Have you seen the weird one? I was watching Fancies Unfiltered, local show, and I think it was Dominic Gill on there. If I remember correctly. And he pulled it out that the conspiracy that Helen Keller was not blind and deaf, or B, didn't exist at all. Have y'all seen this? It's
I've
based
heard
on what,
some of that.
Based on what? Yeah.
That's the
Like-
problem with all this. It's not based off anything. It's just
so there was
somebody
like-
like,
Somebody's like, I don't believe she's real.
Here's the problem with the newer generation. If it was before, a certain date, they can just say anything.
Yeah,
you know?
it was real. I
Like,
don't
oh, that
believe-
never happened.
Can you imagine being born blind, deaf, and can't talk? How
No.
confused
Well, I mean,
that would
you
be.
couldn't.
I mean,
she couldn't talk because she didn't know how.
Well, she wasn't born that way, though, right? Remember? She
No,
got
she-
sick as an infant.
Was she was sick?
She got sick, and the fever or whatever, made her.
okay, see, I
So-
didn't even know that part.
So
I
the
thought she
Helen
was
Keller
born
house
that
is not
I thought
real.
she was born.
That's the thing, man. Especially
just wrong.
people from
Me too.
Alabama should not. She lived an hour away from us. You
Where
know?
she live?
and there's
Florence?
like Tuscumbia. Yeah,
Tuscumbia.
somewhere.
Okay.
Wasn't it somewhere
Yeah.
around there?
there's a house.
Yeah,
you can go
they've
to
got
the
a-
house and everything.
Yes.
Where
There's
she
a-
was.
Am I gonna get the fever if I go to
Supposedly-
the house?
Either that or somebody just made a fortune.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
What a
great-
terrible way to do it, though. You tell your kid, all right, now pretend to be deaf and blind, but you can't break
And
character.
we're going to bring this
ever.
person who's going to teach you how to talk and all this
Yes.
great
Well,
stuff.
what was so significant about her though? Like what?
It was all the things she overcame, all the things she
The
was able
ability
to
to
achieve.
end up speaking.
Hold on. I can't remember because I grew up from the city school system. What did she overcome?
Tony.
Like, what is she? No, Chevrolet Cullman. What does she
I
accomplish?
see what he's saying. I see what he's saying.
What does she accomplish?
She didn't win a
She was
spelling bee or
blind and
nothing.
deaf. What does she accomplish?
First off, she wrote. I don't know if that's the right word, but wrote a lot of books.
How?
Yeah, I'm
with
wondering that
her,
too.
you know,
How would you do that?
she's got. You know, she went to Harvard. She traveled the world. She did.
So
all
she
kind
went
of
to
stuff.
Harvard, so we should be able to figure it out through Harvard.
That's right.
Documentation.
She had, Tony, I'd like to see you pass Harvard. Just not deaf and blind, just regular.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
doing
I mean, I'll defend Helen
what did
Keller,
she
Keller
do?
in this
I'm
sense.
not knocking her down. I'm just saying, what does she? I'm just curious. What did she accomplish?
You know,
and you told me.
Our comments are going to be Tony needs to be banned from the show. Tony's off. He's off.
See, I never knew Ronnie Millsap was
shot down
blind.
Helen Keller of all people.
I never knew Ronnie Millsap was blind. And you know, he wrote all those good songs and all that. I always just thought he liked sunglasses. But you know, thinking about Helen Keller, she could have wrote a book because Ronnie Millsap, he describes out the Smoky Mountains. And, you know what I'm talking about? And he was blind, right? So I mean,
like, how did you know?
how did she know? Yeah, like
I'll tell you
weighing
what.
that big 18-wheeler down.
What's
and,
interesting to me is I thought it was insulting enough to kind of say that she didn't exist, or you know.
Yeah.
And Tony's just like, "What did? So what?" So
I'm with you though. I get what you're saying. It's like
is what I'm saying.
like she wasn't in the Olympics or anything. You know what I'm saying?
She went to Harvard.
Yeah.
Okay, good, great.
Yeah. But how do we know? How do we know they didn't
Just
just
Harvard.
pass her?
Congratulations.
Just Harvard, one of the
Yeah. She
hardest schools to
graduated?
get in Ivy
You're
League.
saying they just.
Oh, did she graduate?
Did she graduate from Harvard? Is the
Somebody
question.
what?
Somebody look it up. Somebody
If
look.
she graduated
It-
from
it-
Harvard, that's a different story.
it
If
wasn't
she went to
in-
Harvard, I could go to Harvard.
How did they ask her the questions? She can't hear.
With the hand communication.
Oh, the Braille.
Braille
Braille.
and the
See, I know some things.
signing on the hand, right?
Man, I would think learning Braille and some of that stuff would be.
Which one? Which one is based off the French language? Sign language or Braille?
I don't know, Tony. We need a fact. Where's our fact checker?
I don't know. The only sign language I know is from Major Payne, where he's going to put his foot.
All right, here we go. You're ready
All right,
to
Jared.
see.
What do you have
Helen
here?
Keller lived from 1880 to 1968.
Get us to the good
19
stuff.
what?
God,
Wow.
Yeah.
She was
old.
80?
Dude, she lived to 88.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's an
Okay.
accomplishment
I-
right
I-
there,
I-
I'm
Tony.
kidding.
I'm praying for like low 60s.
I'm going to 40, and that's probably it for me. I got 10 more years of my life, so we're good. Did she graduate from Harvard?
Jared's like, here we go, guys,
Shit.
and is silent.
Crickets.
Doesn't have
Do you
anything.
crickets? Do you have
She
crickets?
attended, she did go to Harvard.
Did she
but-
graduate?
A bachelor's of arts degree.
Arts.
Arts.
Oh, that's
Arts.
where the sling and plank started coming from, probably. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
my God.
Speaking of that,
God,
a lot of
We
people,
might have
a lot of people think Stevie Wonder is not blind.
another weird conspiracy
How could you
theory.
fake that you're not blind? Because something would
Because
have
have
to.
you seen his wife?
Well, think about it like this though. What if
He's got a good looking wife.
Does he?
look?
Yeah.
I mean,
we
he's
should-
rich.
I think
That's
we should
usually what
start
happens.
testing people. We should start testing people. Yeah, just like jump at them or something. Just jump scares and stuff without yelling. I want to see that guy that puts the little pretty trees up there. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Have a little friendly bush right here.
That's
Bob
Ross. He's
Yes.
dead.
So we can talk about him too.
Listen. Me and a friend of mine say all the time, America died the day he died.
What about
And
Mr.
that was
Rogers? too?
let me tell you. No, he died July 4th, 1997.
Did he really?
Yep.
Yep.
I memorized. I don't know why, but I
I'm about to say,
memorized.
how do you know that and
Yeah.
nothing
'Cause
else?
we
Maybe
looked
you
it- we
could
looked
make
it
it
up.
through Harvard, Tony.
We
What
looked
do you
it
mean? What do I
up.
know?
We're like, oh man,
you can
that's-
learn useless information.
He died 1997, July 4th,
Wow.
on
Independence
America's
Day.
birthday.
Yeah.
I used to watch him growing up. I loved it.
Bob Ross.
I think
He's
his,
like, here's
I
this
think
kid.
his son.
We're going to just put a
his
little
son
tree
now
right
is-
here.
is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
What about Mr. Rogers? Y'all remember
I don't know
him?
when he died.
Yeah.
Did y'all remember? Y'all know he was like a super bad A, right?
What do you mean?
That's no.
He was a military guy. I
no.
think, right?
That's all conspiracy. He was never in
Another
the
one.
military.
another one.
We're rolling right in another rabbit hole.
We'll write down it.
He was. I don't think
Hold
he was
on, I
ever in
hadn't
the
heard this
military.
one.
Well,
You're saying
hey, I thought he had tattoos all up and down his arms too.
Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yeah. I don't. Did he?
You know,
have
he comes there and
tattoos?
changes his jacket.
Wouldn't you
and his
see it
slippers.
if he was changing all
No,
the time?
he always
Always
wore
had
long
long
sleeves.
sleeves.
Yeah, he always wore always.
It was a big conspiracy. Yeah,
He wore the same thing every show.
Hey, will
love
you be
kids,
my
but they said he
neighbor?
could like snap your neck. Like, he was some kind of. He was some kind
During the breaks, you better shut the hell up, boy.
I told you put that crayon down.
Man, I guess he could have been.
All right, so what is y'all's New Year's resolutions? Let's get off of animals.
My New Year's resolution is to fill up buggies at Walmart and leave them.
Oh my gosh.
What do you mean? What is that?
I got a friend that's PO'd at Walmart,
Why?
and on her breaks, she's going in.
Hold on,
and
she
filling
works
up-
there?
No, she don't work there.
Okay.
She's a nurse.
On her break from
she's
her
a
other
nurse.
job.
On her break, she's going to Walmart, filling up buggies full of items and just leaving them.
No way.
Yeah, I'm serious.
No way.
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
What? That's not a fun
That's-
hobby, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
How mad are that's
Oh, she's mad.
Why-
I mean,
why-
she's mad
why is she
enough.
mad,
She's taking her
though?
breaks over. Huh?
Why is she mad though?
I think y'all wouldn't take something back or something. I think it was
they'll take
Why you
anything
say
back.
y'all?
I'm about
man.
to say.
I don't represent all of Walmart.
you and Sam.
Well, you act like
Walton.
you do sometimes.
You know, it would be really bad if she filled it up with a bunch of meat and milk, and that'd be really bad.
Left
because you
it
know
right
it's
there.
sitting there for a long time.
Well, I mean, isn't that
it'd be sitting
destruction
there
of
for
public
hours.
property?
Like all the way.
There you go, Jared.
I mean,
I
could it
don't think
possibly?
they'd push it. I don't think they'd push it.
Nah.
Well, I mean, big companies like that. Have you ever seen the budget they put in there for that kind of stuff? For like theft and fraud and just
Well, I do know
breaking
that's one of the
stuff. I mean, they have huge
self-checkouts.
budgets
she's
for that.
not.
Yeah.
She's not. She's not.
She's not stealing.
She's not stealing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but if you leave it and it goes bad, that's
Yeah.
just. I mean,
Well, she
You know
leaves it
how
in the
much-
cold section.
You know
I
how
think.
many?
I'm imagining this. She's like going picking up a lot of small stuff and putting it in
Yeah.
the buggy.
yeah, I mean, here's the thing though. She's only making one person's job miserable price, right? One person that
Each
would have
night,
to do
though.
that.
Each
No.
night.
No.
You think it's multiple people having to do all that?
Most of the time, it's usually one person. But if it's like a slow day,
I
it's
mean,
like two or three
it's
people
no
on it.
different than the guy that has to go around and pick everything up for you.
Anyways,
when you have to get,
yeah.
well, no, that picks all your
for your
items when you do a
grocery
pickup.
pickup, yeah.
I mean, it's
It's
the
just the
same
reverse
thing.
of that.
Just the reverse. You just
The
put it
backwards.
back instead of.
That would be a terrible job.
Which one?
Picking-
Going and getting people's groceries.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
a job, man.
I know,
it's,
man,
It's you know what? I'm saying it right now. It is losing Walmart money.
Really?
What is?
Grocery pickup.
Really?
Yep. Think about it.
Wait,
Why do
you
they-
don't know? You're just guessing.
No.
I know
I'm
what he's about to
guessing.
say, and he's probably gonna be right.
Well, I don't go in
let's-
hungry.
I'm giving you.
The layout of Walmart is for you to go through
Yep.
to get stuff, right? So that's why they put the milk in the very back. Okay. So
So
with grocery pickup, you just picking up what you need, not what you.
Man,
You don't walk through- you're not hungry and you don't walk
if
through and get
if you
all
look
these
at
other
Walmart,
items.
so Walmart is not the cheapest on every item. That's not their goal. Their
Right.
goal is to be the cheapest on what you buy the most, to get you to come to the store. Once you get to the store, like he says, they put stuff in areas where you pass other things and you buy it, and then they
try
make
to
money.
trick you.
That's
Yeah,
how
'cause
they
see,
make
they-
money.
They
So-
always put beer and chips out there.
that's right.
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
It's a subtle
the beers,
trick.
The beers in the beginning and the chips are in the back.
Yeah, see, they get us, don't
See,
they?
Yeah,
everything
Y'all-
they do is
I'll give me a
there
case
is
of
a
beer.
That's a
reason
really good
for it.
marketing
Hey guys,
strategy.
here's the thing, man. If you're trying to tell me that all these people are suddenly showing restraint and just buying, come on, give me a break.
We do. We
man.
only buy what we need.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I still buy the same exact stuff.
I mean, well, food wise.
Yeah.
Like
Food-wise.
outside that, I actually spend less money at Walmart because I don't go to
You're
Walmart.
buying too much junk.
I can't
I
get to
normally
the
do.
pick-
I'm
What
the
do you
guy-
buy?
I'm the guy who goes in there and goes
Yeah, hey,
straight
look-
to the
look at
hunting
this.
section and the fishing section and end up buying
In
buying
Walmart?
something I don't even need. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got some cheap stuff that's like. I mean, if you buy the good stuff, it's expensive. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's all
And
made by the
sometimes-
same Chinaman, so what does it
Sometimes
matter?
the cheap stuff works just
Or
as
women.
good,
Or
if
women,
not
whatever.
better.
And it don't hurt your feelings as bad when you lose it or break it.
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
I just go get another.
I used to have a friend a long time ago, man, that used to go swap the price tags and stuff on fishing odds.
Oh man.
A long time ago. Like, no, I never did that. I swear. I never did.
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
I'm serious. I was always scared.
Everything he
What-
talks about
what-
is him. He's the one at Walmart.
What-
He's it's all you. You
It
did
wasn't
it.
me. It was not me.
You throw the dogs off the bridge and
No, I didn't do that. I got a new pet.
I know.
Just-
I saw it.
What'd
It's
you
so
get?
cute.
I traded a billy goat for a pig.
oh my god!
Seriously, I really did. I traded a goat for a pig. I called
How's
my
the
neighbor.
pig working out for you?
This morning I couldn't find him, but I didn't know they like build their own little thing out of the hay, and he was hid.
Huh. Is it indoor or outdoor?
He could be indoor. You can potty train him, but I'm not going to.
So, what's the pig's name?
Curtis.
So, what's the reason for the pig?
Because I had a goat that was tearing up everything, and my neighbor didn't want the pig, so we just swapped.
So,
Hey.
the pig is going to stay a pet.
Yeah, he's not good for anything else. I don't know if you could even get a pack of bacon out of him. He's so small.
Yeah,
Not
but if
yet.
you feed him,
Yeah, you gotta grow
you
him.
can grow him up.
Yeah, he's like a little bitty guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, it's going to be
Friday.
a fat pig.
Well, it depends on what breed it is.
I'm gonna read this to y'all and
Disclaimer.
yeah. I'm,
Disclaimer on the show. We're gonna start doing one.
all right, I'm gonna read this to you guys. It's a review,
I love her.
and I got a lot of different things that I don't know, man.
Review of what?
I'm not gonna say the restaurant,
Okay, it's a restaurant. All right. Yeah.
but this person says 1 star. Friendly place, very inviting. However, the pasta had an essence of diarrhea taste.
What?
I'm not. I mean, I'm reading.
How do you
I'm
know
reading
what that
this.
tastes like?
Okay,
That's what
there's
I
a
wanna know.
lot.
Like,
There's a lot.
You know what? Surprisingly, I know what they're talking about.
You don't.
Tony.
No, you don't.
You must eat chitlins. or something.
Oh man! All right, hold on. Let me finish.
Oh, there's more. Oh, no.
However, wait, no, I don't eat diarrhea. To know what it tastes like. However, it tastes just like it smells.
Good God.
Oh man!
I got to give that review 5 stars. That cracked me up.
That
pretty good.
review.
Wait,
5
wait.
stars.
There's
My
more.
husband's trout was delicious.
Wow, where can you get trout and spaghetti at the same place?
We want to know where this review is at, but he's not going
Trout.
to do it on
Is it-
air.
Yeah.
You have to tell us after.
You want meatballs? Nah, I'll take a little trout and my spaghetti if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What she
Yeah.
got? What she get? Alfredo?
I don't know, but man, what a! I mean, that's
hilarious. And they answer
that's
our
a
question
very
too.
specific
I like-
review.
I like how he put in there that no, I have not tasted
That's right.
diarrhea.
Yeah,
He like cleared that right up.
it was a she.
It was a she.
It was a she.
Well,
That her
I
husband.
mean, her husband. It could be his husband.
No, it's the name. It
You
seems like
don't know. You don't know.
I don't know, but I'd 99% guess.
You know, there is a lot of foods though that does stink. That does taste
Exactly.
good. Because when you first walk in the door at Olive Garden, you ever notice it smells like a goat? But I think it's that cheese. I think it's that cheese.
What?
I'm serious. As soon as you walk in, it's like
I will say,
I haven't been smelling any goats lately.
I will
so-
say, we ate pizza in Huntsville this weekend, and the pizza I got, one of the cheeses they put on it has that weird
it's a goat
stench
smell.
to it.
Yeah,
Then
I
they
think it's
have
the
goat
cheese.
And I think it's
cheese.
actually goat cheese.
I think it is goat cheese too, and it
Has a weird
smells
little
I don't
stench
think
to it.
Olive Garden's serving any goat cheese.
They sure Parmesan.
I don't
good.
know.
Whatever that smell is. As soon as you walk in, just get you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it really is. It smells just like a goat.
God, we're gonna get a cease and desist order on this video.
I've got
All the companies are gonna.
No, I love Olive Garden.
I've
I
got-
say I'll eat there all the time.
Well, let's be honest. Olive Garden.
if it
not
comes
the-
Cullman, I'm there.
it's not the best Italian food.
It's not.
but
Oh,
it's
that
so
salad.
good though.
Salad with the breadsticks.
I'll tell you something that
Snot.
I get kind of tired of is the people that are like, it's not real Italian.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
authentic.
It's not authentic
Mexican food.
Italian.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, Italians didn't invent noodles. Number
Correct.
one.
That's
So,
Chinese.
but just
that's
the-
right.
yeah.
So immediately,
See? I
it's
could have gone to Harvard.
Yeah.
If the Chinese are so smart, though, why chopsticks instead of a fork?
Hey, man, I don't know.
I mean, you don't
That's-
see somebody out there trying to dig a hole with 2 sticks. They use a shovel.
Listen,
you know what I mean? Like a spoon.
No,
Like-
Have you ever
not
used
negative.
Does that
a
make sense,
pothole
though?
digger?
When I
That's actually 2 sticks.
Pothole digger, 2 sticks right there, man.
Oh, yeah, the post hole digger.
Post hole
Yeah,
digger.
but still, it's not
Pothole
just 2
digger.
sticks. It's not just 2 sticks.
I wouldn't have made it at Harvard.
Listen.
Okay, everybody. Tony or Michael's actually the one doing all the potholes in the city. He's out there with his pothole digger,
Pothole
putting
digger.
potholes all over the road.
Hey, listen. Okay,
Send all complaints to Michael Sapp.
I got another one.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
This one's just kind of funny. I'm wondering if there's some kind of subterfuge here.
Subject what?
First off,
I thought the same thing.
okay.
Like, use smaller words.
Here, first off, there's a lot to it. I'm just gonna read part of it, but it said the waitress asked if everything was okay. I took her aside and explained. I thought, first off, where are you taking her? Like, I took her aside
Like,
immediately.
what,
This is a
over
red
the
flag.
registers?
Well, is
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
a
you
reason
don't-
why she couldn't
like,
say it in front
Can
of
I get you
I
anything
don't know.
else?
Like, I'm taking you to the back behind the restaurant.
Listen, let me talk to you
don't,
over here.
Don't go with a customer aside, right?
Can I get you anything else? Could we step outside for just a second?
Your car's extended warranty.
I literally just paid and had the worst Southern meal and left. I would rather eat a plate of lima beans than go back. We ended up at Johnny's barbecue and had a wonderful meal and great service. I wonder if that
Where do you get
Cracker Barrel.
lima beans at around here?
I'm trying to think.
I don't know, but
Who?
I mean that's not where they got them. She's saying they would rather just have a bowl
No.
of lima beans.
And she's talking about great Southern cooking.
Yeah,
No, she said it wasn't great Southern cooking.
yeah.
I'm trying to think who even other than Cracker Barrel.
Doesn't
would-
matter. But the point of it is though
Why she
is
taking them
that
to the side?
We need a veggies to go in Cullman. Sorry.
Yeah, that's another one of those places.
ADHD, squirrel.
It's
What?
another one of those places where it'll be like the. Do y'all ever notice, like, okay, just recently Wendy's went to Arab, right? And you
They
had
did?
like, all these people was just like wrapped around, or Crystal, which one was it? Crystal, maybe.
We
The
don't
people
have-
was just wrapped around the building. It's in Arab,
Okay.
and then now you can go anytime you want.
that's every restaurant in Coleman.
Yeah,
Oh no,
the
like
first
they tear
3
it
to
up right
4
there, yeah.
months.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
you
I couldn't
can't
get
in.
when they reopened Squally's. I couldn't get in it forever.
Yeah.
Like
I
it
finally
was
got it. I finally
always
went out there.
Yeah,
What about
And I love the Squallies, so.
the shrimp basket?
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Was
good.
packed.
Man,
You
they got some great shrimp and
Been there
grits.
twice.
in there. God
Yeah.
dang.
It just don't seem right to me, man. I just can't. I don't know with it being in Coleman.
I have a
seem right.
rule.
It was good.
when it comes to
It
seafood.
was just
If it's not close to the ocean,
if I can't smell or see the ocean, I don't want to eat seafood. Just not a
You know what's funny about that probably is half the restaurants down by the beach are serving
the same
Frozen-
stuff.
frozen seafood.
Frozen stuff.
So I don't
Yeah,
know.
Same thing.
But you're right.
Today,
Yeah.
Caught daily. Wrong.
Yeah, caught
Caught like-
daily.
I
Out of
went
freezer.
5 weeks ago. Now it's frozen.
When we go to Neptune Beach every year, they have one of the markets where it comes off the boats, and we get a ton of it and bring it all back.
Do you see the boats go off?
No, it's right there in the bay. The boats are out there, and then they get it and they bring it out.
Bring
and you
it
get
in.
free shrimp and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Free
Whatever,
shrimp?
fresh shrimp. I can't speak. And
What's
stuff
this
like that.
say?
Now, granted, oysters and certain things like that are out of season. Depends
So
on what
when
it's got to end with the burr,
why?
or is it a
some-
Y or something? Is when they're actually in season.
Yeah, something to do with a why.
What?
That makes me want to go eat some oysters. Let's go have some oysters. and
Ew,
get
no
a
thank
picture.
you.
of
I'm
them.
good.
Where can you
I
do
don't
that?
know. I think you can get them
Winslow's.
at Shrimp Basket. I think you can get oysters. At Shrimp
I can't
Basket.
do
Shrimp
it.
basket.
I that's one food I'm like.
Oh my god!
I
About
might have to do
3
it
of
fried
them I'm
first.
done.
It's like eating a snail.
I like the
So
small ones
slimy.
too. I don't like
But
the.
is it?
You know,
I love
sometimes
the
it's-
big old ones that barely fit on the cracker.
Oh God, no.
Oh my
By
That
the
makes me
time
think
I-
of. Do y'all remember the movie Dick Tracy?
Yes.
Back in the '90s,
Yes.
beginning, and what's
Did
his
he have
name?
a
What was
watch
it?
or something?
What's
Yeah,
his
so-
name?
yeah,
The-
it-
I can't
out of
remember
the
his
shell?
name. Yeah, and he's
The first time I've
yeah.
ever actually had an oyster, that's how I ate it. And I hated it when I was a kid, and then got older in high school, and when we were down at the beach, and I started eating
what's the
oysters.
texture like?
It's like
Exactly what it looks like.
Slimy?
Slimy, gooey.
What's the taste like?
I'll tell you this: it's like eating a raw egg.
Yeah, it's like it tastes kind of off a little
Gritty?
bit different than a
To be honest with you, it tastes like crap. You got to put lemon juice,
Have you had
cocktail, hot
clams?
sauce, and a cracker and swallow it.
I've had
Just get
frozen.
it down.
I had fried clams.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Fried
I mean,
clam
takes a lot of-
not
in
fried
a way, I
clams, fried
guess.
clam like
I
strip.
don't know. I can't
hardly
explain how it
see-
tastes. I just love them. I
Have
just
you-
eat.
Well-
when I go to the beach, I'll eat 8 or 9 dozen
All right, well,
raw oysters.
do you ever just pick it up by itself out of the shell and
Yep.
just eat it? You do? Okay. See, you never see people like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I love them.
I'll tell you this. What I like about some of these reviews, it's kind of like when you see, Batman pop into a Superman movie or something, when they start talking about other restaurants locally, There's one here, and I'll just say where it's from because everybody knows it's a good restaurant, but it's from 412. And somebody got on there and said, everything's great, but you need to go to the Busy Bee and learn how to make grits. and I thought,
Good Lord.
it's right around the block. Go to Busy Bee and learn how to
eat
make
grits.
grits.
Some people do.
Yeah.
Dude, we had their chicken fried steak special.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If
Was
they
it
have
412?
that, if
At
they have
412?
if they have it at 412
Yeah.
and you got to order it.
Yeah.
It is stinking awesome.
good.
I've only eaten there once.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's my favorite place.
I think
It's
it's
right down the
awesome.
street from my
It's
house.
close,
I like
yeah.
to go and have drinks.
It's
and eat.
got to probably be one of the most consistent,
Yes. They do
Better-
a great job.
better high-end
That-
restaurants
that
in Cullman, right?
that chef is from Brazil.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Met him
Are
at
we
the
sure?
gym. Yes, we are sure.
Crickets.
I was waiting for it to be you. So I thought you were going to be like,
Chef
actually,
Tony.
I am. I'm actually the real chef there.
No, the real
Yeah.
chef, the actual chef,
Chef
for 412
Tony.
is from Brazil. I met
Maybe
him.
you can get an apprenticeship over there.
Yes. Maybe you can learn how to make grits.
You use chicken broth to make grits.
I really think that I don't want to say anything about Busy Bee because that's my other favorite place.
I will
love that
tell y'all
place.
one thing I'm so proud
good.
Coleman's
Yes.
getting.
What?
This bridge down here.
Oh,
St.
did you see
Bernard.
that?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I
yes.
mean,
Oh,
it's
wait, that's
almost.
huge.
I'm almost smacking mirrors with motorcycles. I'm telling you,
Oh, I
like
bet.
every time I think they inch those guardrails just a little bit more in.
Just to see what happens.
I'm not even kidding.
That
Sometimes
bridge
it's just
don't
like,
look very safe either. I mean, if you drive by,
Yeah.
they
an
bolted
old-
the railings onto the side of it. It's like, man, I don't. Yeah,
dude.
But
that
what
thing's
I'm
been getting
interested,
thinner
what are
and
they going to
thinner.
do?
I'm not
Yeah.
kidding you. Like this,
Yeah.
Are they going outwards with it, like
They-
making?
I
four
hope they
lanes?
make it wider.
Let me tell you this: it's short on details.
Okay.
The whole the release.
Well, you
or
posted
If you
it,
made
so
a big
should know
truck-
I
everything.
saw it from Robert Adderholt's page.
Oh.
He talked about how he got the funds and all this, but
Yeah.
there's no
What's in-
details like
Yeah.
when or
It's an
if
old
you're in a truck
bridge.
like mine and Jared's, and you
Yeah.
meet an 18-wheeler,
Oh,
you and
man.
that guy, y'all are almost praying together. Like you
Oh,
can see it.
man.
I'm serious.
I
just-
went down the other day and I had the
clenching your
I
butt.
had the Mini
close.
X. I had the Mini
yeah,
X
my
hooked up.
seats like.
Had the Mini X hooked on the trailer going across with the 18-wheeler.
Oh God, I couldn't imagine.
Jeez. I was like, okay, one of us might be going over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am,
Be a fun
I am
ride.
glad to see that improvement coming up. But what are they going to do? They're going to build beside it, or are they going to shut that down?
No,
You're
they're
have to
probably
go
going to do
around.
what they
I mean,
normally do.
they're
Extend it
probably-
outwards and
They'll probably reroute everybody through 157. for a
Can you
while.
imagine
no,
the traffic?
no, they're not.
They
No,
they're gonna have
they
to.
won't.
They're gonna have to.
No, they don't.
Is
They-
there a way
they do it on the interstate?
You'd
all
have
the time.
to go through Larkwood.
There's no way they could reroute it.
Through Larkwood.
Lark-
Yeah, they're going
That's
to
a lot
reroute
of
through
local-
Larkwood. Yeah.
Yeah, Larkwood ain't got a bridge going
It's got
over
a
Katoma
it's got a
either,
new
do they?
it's got a newer bridge.
They're
they
going
put
to
in
do
over
what they
there.
normally do. They're going to go outwards on it. I guarantee you, and build 2 lanes that connect to the old one. And the old one's going to stay. They're just going to probably refurbish it and upgrade it,
Well, I hope they widen
which
it.
is easy. That's what I'm saying. They're going to widen it. They're going to make it bigger. But I don't see that
Well, they
if they're
might-
doing a whole new bridge. That
What they
would
might
be
do is they
crazy.
probably work on it at night.
I got
Yeah.
a ticket
Yeah.
there one time when they were blitzing Coleman, running 44 and a 40
Really?
at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's a lot of fours.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was headed to
Maybe
Smith
you were
Lake to a
swerve-
fishing
were-
tournament.
Were you?
Yeah. And the state trooper, he was just like, sorry, man. It's the blitz. We're getting everybody.
Hey.
I'm thinking, dude, I'm pulling a boat at 4 o'clock in the morning. Me and you, the only 2 people on the road. Hey, if we can get on that, you know what I think it is? Doctors will write you a prescription to anything.
Yeah, it's true.
You can go out there. You can say, "Hey, man, I'm waking up in the middle of that pee, and
Let me-
let me give you this pill." You know what I'm saying? Let me give you this pill.
Jacob, let me ask you something. When you watch TV, how many commercials do you see of pharmaceuticals?
Oh,
A
my
ton.
Lord.
Why?
And it's the
Well, you know, it's
Hold
pretty
on a
funny. Do
second.
you know it's illegal in most
Why
countries?
are you
can't-
seeing the commercials when you can't decide if you want it or not? The doctor has to decide, right?
right. Yeah.
Why should we be?
Because they're
the
trying to
side
get you to
effects-
tell the doctor
What
side
what
effects
they
are
want.
worse?
Side effects are
Shouldn't
worse.
matter.
Yeah, the side effect.
Yeah.
It may cause death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like you
Okay,
cough.
great.
Yeah. It's like I'll
Yeah.
just keep coughing and farting at the same time. I'd rather, to be honest with you, I'd rather do without the nosebleeds. You know what I mean? It's
you
like
can just do more laundry.
everything's nosebleed, shortness of breath, diarrhea, and it could also cause death. It's like, nah, bud, I'll keep peeing in the middle of the night. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it kills me that they have all these commercials, and I thought, man, my doctor should know better than the commercials,
And
right?
some of this stuff is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, really and truly, do you not like your fingernails? You know what I mean? It's like,
Take this pill.
I know, I'm telling you, there's a pill for everything these days.
Everything.
I saw the other day y'all know how long it takes to grow hair out. It was an awesome story, great story. This guy grew his hair out for his daughter that had cancer. He had like 298 days to grow his hair out. And he started taking all these vitamins and all these, medicines, whatever. His hair was this long, y'all, in a year. Beautiful. I mean, cut it, gave it to his daughter, and his daughter wore it but just talking about like, normal hair, you can't even, there's pills for everything.
Do you think it would fix mine?
Dude,
I mean, does it grow new hair or just
that
the hair
guy's
you already
was-
got?
yeah,
Jared,
was
you
not
got to
long.
have Elon Musk money to fix that.
Yeah. If you don't mind, though, to cover that back up, the lights are getting me.
Make sure it's not in the video. What's going on?
Hey, speaking of
Smartass.
what's that? Speaking of Elon Musk money, what's that building out there in Baylor?
Actually, take it back off. You look like an old French bank robber or something.
The hamburger burglar. The hamburger.
Okay, I didn't come here to be made fun of. Okay,
The long.
I get that at home enough from the kids.
He kind of looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin a little bit when he gets
Man.
mad.
Man, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I miss some good old wrestling days.
Okay, the wrestling now sucks.
Have you seen any on the Netflix? Have
I
you
watched
seen
it. I'm
live?
done. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
the,
it's
the
fake.
Attitude Era. We lived in the greatest era of wrestling.
Yeah.
You don't tell wrestling fans that.
It was.
I will.
I hate to break it, but it was fake. It was Debbie Does Dallas. Besides, they were wrestling.
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
I don't
it's a
think
soap
anybody.
opera.
We all knew it was fake.
No,
But it
there's
was
some
fun.
people that'll argue with you because they'll be like, "Well, you still get hurt." Well, yeah, you still get hurt.
everybody.
It's all
everybody
choreographed
jumps
in a
off
way.
of
that. You're gonna get
top
hurt.
of a pole onto a concrete floor from 15 feet. No. Do you know what they used to pay those people to wrestle? Like
Not
do the
much.
flips on the
Not
thumbtacks and
much.
stuff?
Not enough.
A Coke and a hot dog
That's
and a bag of
right.
chips and $10.
That's right.
Not enough.
And your family got in
Hey,
free.
did you ever go to Weimar Wrestling?
Yeah.
No. I actually didn't. I heard about it. though.
God,
Yeah, those were
we
the
used to go
days.
all the time.
Was that the midget wrestling? Is that
No,
what
it's
is?
just
That's
regular
that's
wrestling.
Hanceville.
I
Yeah.
want to go to
JC
midget
Arena.
wrestling.
That's
I,
JC
I,
Arena.
I am
or-
following the micro wrestling group or whatever.
That's ones I wanna go see.
Yeah, I want to go watch them.
Yeah.
Their TikToks are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I went to the doctor the other day. I had to do my physical, and I got diagnosed with this symptom, the Dicky Doo symptom. Never heard of that?
No, what
Where
is
your
it?
stomach sticks out farther than you Dicky Doo. So I had to start going to the gym more.
Oh my
Emphysema.
God.
Start laughing.
Y'all never even heard of that?
No.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I thought it was something serious, Jared. I'm over here like, oh man, I'm sorry, man.
I was already texting the preacher telling him to put you on the prayer list.
I had a silent prayer request
Yeah.
just for Jared.
Dear Lord,
Lord.
please fix his Dicky Doo syndrome.
Well, I mean, other than that, well, how's the workouts going so far?
Hey, hold on.
They suck.
Let me ask you this. Do y'all remember when and they may still do it. I just don't hear it as often. They used to do a lot of this like silent prayer requests. You remember that?
Yes.
That's like the worst way to. I mean, I think it was just almost like a rumor mill. It was
Well,
like,
people will do it on Facebook.
You'd be
Have a
like-
silent prayer
like,
request.
how would y'all feel if I was like unspoken but Jared Giddens?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if
Prayer
I'm praying. I
request.
don't know if I'm praying for Doris's hemorrhoids to go. You know what I mean? It's like I want to know what I'm praying for.
I know.
Yeah, it's like-
Unspoken, but
I have a list of things that we will not pray for.
Well, I mean, you
Tony
want
needs
Doris's. I'm sorry, but you don't want Doris's hemorrhoids to go away.
Right? Yeah. It's like I want a little more info.
You want to know
Well,
what's
I mean,
going
like,
on.
I
What's
can
up?
understand, like, well, John Doe over here killed this whole family. Prayer requests that he gets out of prison and gets parole, right? So
People
that's
do say
something.
pray for him and all that stuff, and I'm
Yeah,
kind of
pray
on the
for
fence
him.
about
Are
it.
you
I
on
don't-
the fence?
I'm on the fence. I don't know if
Yeah.
He just killed his whole family. Pray for him.
I mean,
I know.
that's
Yeah.
a touch.
Which
That's
is-
a touchy subject because you sound like
Yeah.
such a
We're
terrible
going to lose a
person in
lot
what
of
you're saying.
viewership if we go
If they
too far down
Jared-
this road.
All
If they
I'm
watch
saying
this
is, I think there's the unspoken is what
Yeah.
throws me
Yeah.
off. But at the same time, you
Unspoken.
don't want to be in the church right about to, have your potluck supper and somebody like, well, Doris's hemorrhoids need to be taken care of. So I mean, maybe there is a time and
Somehow I want to
place.
pitch in or get,
Oh,
get
good
prayer
Lord.
open for
But I
Doe.
do. I'm like, give me some more info, especially when it's people I know
What really happened?
well, and I'm like, I've got to know who this person is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Text
saying?
them.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
They're going, and then they'll pour it out there too. They're like, pray for so and so. Her husband's been
Yes.
beating her and
Yeah.
the kids and all this. And it's like, I want to know who the heck this is.
Yeah,
man.
that's
Who
what I'm
is
saying.
it?
There's the ones that
Who
don't
is
give
it?
you
Might be
no
going to spend a night
info.
with him or something.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
the
know?
ones that give you no info and the ones that give you way too much info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other day at work, I had a customer come up to me and I
It's
helped
not
him
funny.
out, and then he goes like, "Don't get mad, man. Don't get mad." I go, "What?" He's like, "You look like that dude that did all that stuff down in New Orleans."
Oh man. He called you a terrorist.
I was like, "What?" I don't know how I'm supposed to react to that.
No.
That would be like somebody coming up and being like, "Hey, Michael, you look like Jeffrey Dahmer."
Right? What do you
Yeah.
say to that?
You want to spend a night? That's what I would say. I'd say you want to spend a night.
You want to go down to New Orleans?
Oh
You wanna-
man.
I love New Orleans too, man. I was like, man,
I don't think that's true, Tony. I don't think you look like him.
So y'all were just talking about it. So I did get engaged Saturday.
Did
Oh,
you?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah, nobody knows really.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, if you actually look on my Facebook, it's been changed. It's just we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
You're Facebook official.
I guess I didn't do it.
So
That's
wait,
great.
she proposed. Whoa,
Yeah, tell us the story.
Yeah, we
She
got that.
proposed to you?
No.
Oh,
Why did you say that?
because he's like he didn't do it.
Huh?
Oh, he was talking about changing his
Oh,
profile.
Facebook.
You
I
didn't-
didn't change profile.
Facebook.
You
Okay.
didn't really
She
get
did.
engaged.
I did.
Wait, what?
Why?
I
Tony,
was
what kind
technically
of
been engaged.
what
is
kind
the way I
of
look
fake
at it,
news
but-
are you spreading here?
I know. God.
No, no.
This is-
just continue.
So
He's
yeah,
lost.
Saturday. So it was her birthday.
Okay.
We went to Huntsville to her pizza place,
Yeah.
and then we went up on top of the mountain near her old house,
Oh, okay.
where you can oversee. That was like our spot. That's where we used to
Nice.
Cool.
Way to go, man.
Yeah.
There you
How
go.
about that?
Yeah.
get
and-
engaged.
You've been watching Happy Neighbors. I'm Michael Sapp.
I'm Antonio.
I'm Jared.
I'm Jacob.
Bye.